That was a rabbit. It was laying right here. Now that's being stealth. Hey guys, Mads from Leaf Outdoor, back at you with another video. I've upgraded a few things. I got myself a new phone. I got myself a DJI, a small mic. I hope it will improve and enhance your experience with my videos. At least that's what I hope. A few weeks ago I made the $22 thrift store survival kit built on the 5 C's of survival. Today I'll be doing some replacements in that kit. I'll take some of my own gear and I will improve it and make it better, so that I can actually say this is the kit that I would use in a survival situation or just for an outdoor trip where I had to do some bushcraft and stuff like that. Let's go. So guys, as you may know, the 5 C's of survival states that in a survival situation it's good to have some essential items to improve the chance that you will be able to take care of yourself and to take care of your family if you're with them. I will just be talking a little bit about a new thing. If you haven't heard it before, cool. If you had, then you know what it's all about. It's called the principles of tree. The principle of tree states that you can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 hours in harsh conditions without shelter, 3 days without water, and lastly 3 weeks without food. I know every person is different, but this is just a general point of view, and it's something you can use if you like just to have some necessities at home or in your car. That's the general rule, the rules of 3, and it's quite easy to remember, and it's really important in a situation where survival is key. But let's check out some stuff. And I just brought along some equipment. Some of it you will notice from previous videos, and some of it is new. These are the items. And as you know, the 5 C's of survival state that you need some cordage, you need a cutting tool of some sort, you need some combustion, whatever it is, whatever you like to use. Then you need some cover. And you need a container of some sort. Those of you who have seen my latest video with the $22 thrift store survival kit, you'll recognize some of the items here. But let's start up. I had this nylon cordage from the thrift store. This is just some cheap nylon cordage. It worked just fine when I took it out and tried it out in the forest. If I were to choose, I would take some high quality paracord. I have always 2 different kind of paracord. I have in this bright orange. I like this also for my equipment to make knots and cordage for that. But I also use black. If I set up shelter in the forest and I don't want to scream my location, then I use the black one. But this is the first part that I would take. For cordage, I will take some paracord, good quality. In the video you saw me use oilcloth or a tablecloth, and actually worked just fine. But I got this Bushman travel gear, easy tarp. It's 3 meters by 3 meters, and if I were to choose, I would take this. This is also lightweight. It doesn't take too much space if you have it in the car or in your backpack or whatever you use. And you have an extra compartment or carry possibility with this bag that it's inside. So I really like this, and for cover, this is what I would choose. I found this Mora bushcraft knife made in Sweden. Great quality for those of you who know the brand. This is a really nice knife, and it worked really good on the trip I was on. But if I were to choose I would either bring me, this is what I use right now, it's a jagged knife, KMV2. This is a full tang knife in good quality. It has a good grip, good handle, and it's a full tang. So I can use this for pummeling or use it as a hammer if needed. But this is a really great tool, and I also really like the Cordage sheaths. It makes it easier to carry. It makes it easier to mount if you have molle. You can also use the paracord to do something. You can make a sling that you can take so you can carry it around your waist or whatever you like to. For cutting tool, I would prefer this. This is from my personal collection, and I use this a lot. This also got a 90-degree spine, so as you know, you can use it with your fire steel. If I were able to take different pieces in my cutting tool equipment kit, I have this backhoe. I've shown it before. This is a high quality folding saw that I've used for a long time. I have been using this for years, and it served me really well. So if I were to take different cutting tools, this would be one of them, and the second would be a high quality axe. Whatever axe works, but this is a small one, and this is a Hultafors axe. This is made in Sweden, and this is a high quality steel and made out of some hard wood. So this will take a beating. You can use this to cut with, you can use this to make firewood, you can use this for a lot of things. You can dig with it, you can use it for self-defense and whatever. So if I were able to take different tools or several tools, this would be my 3 go-to tools. A cutting tool, a knife, a folding saw, and a hatchet or an axe. I also brought you this. This is my Leatherman Search. For those of you who knows this multi-tool, this is a fairly expensive multi-tool, at least where I live. But this is high quality. I have also had this for a long time. The cool thing about a multi-tool is its capability. Serrated knife, it has a saw, it has some high quality scissors, and it has a good main blade. Furthermore, it has some tools inside here, some different screws, Phillips and flathead. It has a can opener, it has a punch. You can use it to repair your clothes or make holes in your tarp if you need to secure it with some rope or something like that. So this is also a great choice, but it all depends on where you're going and what are you doing. With my search, I have this kit of several different bits, and it's really nice to have in my car or just on my backpack if something goes wrong or something breaks down. It could be my bicycle or something in my car or whatever. I have used this a lot of times just to make some small repairs. So this is also a great possibility or a great way to carry your cutting tool. As you may remember, I made this small tin that I bought, and I made char cloth in it. I bought a lighter in the kit, and I bought a small folding knife. Then I had my file that I bought, and I made it into a striker for my flint and steel. If I had the choice, I would bring my quality knives. I like quality, and I like the brands Benchmade and Spyderco. Of course, they are a bit expensive, but they will last you a long time. And this is the Mini Griptilian. This is my EDC. I use this every day, and this has been with me for a long time and served me very good. And I don't have to think about what I use this blade for, because this is just a beater. So I will use this for the task needed. Yeah. So if I were to choose, I would choose my Benchmade or my Spydercos every day. But this is just fine in a pinch. Some of you may think, what did I even use in the kit? As I told you in the video, I would have no problem at all taking the thrift store survival kit with me into the forest, in my car or whatever, in my bag, and use it in a survival situation. it would work perfectly fine. It was very cheap, and it was convenient, and it would do the job. But if I had the possibility to improve, I would do it, and I would take some of my higher quality, my higher brand names items, and I will take them with me, because I know these brands, I know the quality, I know how far I can push it, what I can use it for, and where the limits are. And I don't know that with this cheaper gear. But one thing I for sure would use in my kit in videos later on is this military canteen with the bag, with the MOLLE system. This worked really well, and I would take this any day over some of my other drinking bottles. I have other small canteens for cooking, but this setup is really awesome. It's really small, it's convenient, it's lightweight, and it really packs a punch for using in a situation where you need to boil some water to disinfect it, or you need to cook some food, or whatever it is. This is a great setup, and I really enjoyed the MOLLE system that I could put in my belt, and I could secure other gear in this. This is a keeper, and this is something I will use in the future. Just to sum up the 5 C's that I would use. Instead of the lighter with the flint and steel, I would take my ferro rod or my fire steel as my combustion. For the container, I'm gonna use the same. I'm gonna use this military canteen that I found with this nice MOLLE pocket. I would take my own top for cover. Then I will bring this fixed blade with me, full tang, for cutting tool. And for cordage, I would take my paracord. So these are the 5 items that I would use. Canteen from the kit, my own cordage, paracord, my own fire steel ferro rod, my own fixed blade, and my own tarp for cover. So guys, this is what I had for you today. This was just a small video, comparison video, or an upgrade video. What items I would upgrade from the kit I found in the thrift stores and supplement with some of my own gear. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you like the content, please subscribe, leave a like or comment. If you haven't seen the thrift store video, go check it out. I have a playlist. I'll also link it in the end of this video. But guys, I really appreciate you. I love doing this. I love doing the videos. I love being outside in the forest. I love these mental breaks that I get when I go outside here. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. Leaf Outdoor Adventures, signing out.